I'm very nervous. Ecstatic and nervous. Ecstatically nervous. My journey started about 8 years ago. That was the old me. I was climbing the corporate ladder and was feeling really empty. I felt really insignificant. I was really, really angry inside, and I thought I lost the light that I had when I was young. By divine grace, I found meditation, or meditation found me. And I started meditating daily for a year. And at one point, I was able to reach that sense of oneness. When you start seeing people in everyone, you start seeing everyone in everything. A lot of my friends thought I was high, or that I needed to go to a hospital. I knew that I tapped into something really sacred inside of me. And it was almost preparing me for, this picture is really hard for me, for something that was really devastating. My mom had a seizure, and she had brain cancer. She had a brain tumor. I was trying to stay really strong, but inside I was really weak, and I was crying, but I had to stay strong for my brothers and my sister and my dad. I was really, really scared. I turned to meditation, and then I found yoga. And I started practicing yoga every day, 5 o'clock in the morning, me and Gurmukh, every day. And then I started teaching my mom yoga. I started kind of like telling her, do this alternate nostril breathing, and do this Kriya. And during her radiation, after her surgery, she started doing it. And then my mom came alive. And then she said, like during her radiation, the doctors would ask her, like, what are you doing for your pain management? How come you're smiling? She said, I'm doing yoga. Woo! And then she told me, you should become a yoga teacher. And I said, you know what? Yeah, it was a permission for me to live the life that I wanted, to let go. So I came to Vancouver, the mega capital of Canada, and I attended teachers training. I got my mom back, so I wanted to give back. So coming to teacher training, I really wanted to do something to give back. It changed my life. And then one day, I was talking to 10 yoga teachers. We were having some yogi wine, which is kind of like red wine in the real world. And then I said, like a light bulb said, if I open up a studio, would you come teach for free? And everyone said, yeah, because it also changed their life. That's why they took the teacher training. They wanted to give back. So one day I was walking downtown East Side, and I found this building called the Phoenix Building. And then I opened Karma Teachers 3 days after my teacher training graduation. The problem was, there was like 10 teachers who had 3 classes a week. And but no one was coming. It was just kind of like us teachers looking at each other, teaching us. So I reached out to like the like the homeless, the at-risk youth, and I started teaching yoga. I was demoing this class. I'm like, you know what? Inhale up, exhale down. And one of the students said, "You suck." And I said, "I do. I really, really do." So I'm like, what would Gurmukh do? So I started asking him to shake, and added some music, some dubstep, stuff that they really can relate to. And then I started dancing because I really like dancing, And it became Ecstatic Yoga. So I train youth leaders, in Ontario to teach Ecstatic Yoga to others so that they can let go. And I found this beautiful community of yoga teachers that is just so, I can't even explain the feeling of being in a community where people are giving back, people's lives are getting transformed, not just the students, but the teachers especially. You know, they're coming into their light. They're becoming selfless. And then people started calling me. They want to open up Karma teachers in different parts. There's 2 Karma teachers in Mexico. And then my dream was, I'm like, what if we open up a Karma teachers all around the world? Maybe one day, hopefully it will happen. If you guys help, maybe it will happen. So right now we have 4 to 5 classes every day, 7 days a week. We serve 10,000 people, free or by donation yoga. So Karma Teachers is a free or by donation yoga studio in the downtown east side. This guy here, which is not me, I wish, he came from the Covenant House. He's an at-risk youth. And then he said, I wanted to become a yoga teacher. And then another light bulb, I'm like, what if I open up a Karma Teachers College, you know, where people can come full scholarship or partial scholarship? And then it happened. We have 19 students right now. It's our first teacher training. And we're teaching them how to give back, how to discover the 8 limbs of yoga, because it's not just asana. It's beyond that. And then I'm beginning to see beautiful changes all over again, you know, like they're crying to me and they say that their life is changing. And my life has changed so much. I found my life purpose. My life purpose is to serve others who wants to serve others. And my life purpose is to serve people that wants to live an extraordinary life. How can I serve you? Namaste.